you cannot change what you don't notice. Labels are so ingrained with our everyday thinking that we often don't even realise how many we've accepted about ourselves or others. So right now, I invite you to pause and think. What labels do you associate with yourself? What are the first words that come to mind when you describe yourself? Are they labels like introvert, lazy, overachiever, or maybe even something deeper like not good enough or unworthy? Some of these labels might have come from other people. Maybe a parent always called you shy, and that's something that you've internalized your whole life, even though it's not true in every situation. Or perhaps a teacher once said you were bad at maths, and now, decades later, you avoid anything related to numbers, convinced that you're not just good at maths, or you're not just a math person. You see, these labels can often act as self-fulfilling prophecies. When you believe you are something, you unconsciously start to act in ways that reinforce that belief. The quiet kid who's labelled shy might stop raising their hand in class, not because they don't have something valuable to contribute, but because they've been conditioned to believe that's who they are. But let's be clear. Acknowledging a condition like having anxiety or dealing with financial struggles is not the same as letting that label become your identity. You can have a condition without it having you. So you might be someone who deals with anxiety, but you are not defined by it. This is an incredibly important distinction because recognizing your conditions allows you to take control over them rather than letting them control you. You see, awareness is about identifying the labels that you've taken on and questioning where they've come from. Did these labels arise from your experiences, from societal expectations? The more you understand the origins of these labels, the more power you have to change them. So now that you're aware of the labels, the next step is to question their validity. Just because you've been carrying a label for years or even decades doesn't mean it's true. Often labels are given to us based on limited information, a single moment, or even someone else's insecurity or projection. So ask yourself, who gave me this label? Was it based on one event or one moment in my life? Or did someone label me without truly understanding who I am? Sometimes people label us in ways that serve their own needs, not ours. So maybe someone needed you to be the strong one, you to be the quiet one, or you to be the responsible one. But that label isn't a reflection of who you really are.